We're going to be continuing to work on fractions. Okay, so I want you to turn and tell your neighbor what some things you know about fractions are. If you don't know, look up at the resource to help you. What are something about fractions? You could break it into fourths. You can take a what and break it into fourths? Take a whole and break it into fourths. Fractions are parts of a whole. Do we agree? Yes, 21. Said a lot. She said you can use the denominator to break it into equal parts. Do we agree with that? Yes. Yes, that was great. When we partition, we want to try and make it drawn equally. When it's 4. So I saw a lot of my students using the half mark there and then going, okay, if I get one line. Another way I saw students partitioning it that works, this way. The other way you can do this into fourths is if we go half this way, and then we're going here and here. Why can we not do an X for this shape? Turn and talk to your neighbors. All of the sides of the rectangle are not the same size. So if I were to break it into X, there would be bigger parts and smaller parts. What's the only quadrilateral or the main quadrilateral shape that I can use for equal shares? Think about it. If you know, get ready to say it on the count of 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Square, because it has 4 equal sides. Come back up here to the fraction. What's the fraction we're making? Have we made fourths? Have we done the numerator yet? So I want you to right now shade in the numerator. How many are you shading? 2. In a set, correct? Let's see here. Good job. God, everyone, get your eyes on me. We're moving into representing the fractions in a set. So, how many circles am I going to draw, my students? Think about it and get ready to tell me. Or shapes. How many shapes do I need to draw in order to represent the fractions in a set of 2 fourths? Get ready and get ready to think about it. And 3, 2, 1. 4 shapes. Go ahead and draw 4. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes drawn. And then how many should I shade, my students? 2. We have officially represented 2 fourths in the model. We've represented 2 fourths in a set of fractions. Now, where do you think we're all going to go, my students? Number line. So this first number you're going to write is 0. It ends at 1. All right, let's get it. And you're going to help me label this. The first one I'm going to label is what, everybody?
1 4.
Then I'm going to label
2 4.
Let me get there. Thank you, babe. I appreciate that you're ready to go. Then I'm going to label
4.
And I'm finally going to label
4 equals 1/2.
4 fourths equals 1 whole. I like the way that my friend said 1/2, but then he corrected himself and he said, I mean 1 whole. I know what I meant. I just said it wrong. That happens to a lot of us where we stumble on our words and then we just need to recorrect ourselves and say the correct word. Great job, friend. Everybody, where am I starting at? Okay, I'm starting at 0 and I'm having 1 jump, 2 bunny hop. That means this is represented. This is all full 1 4 and 2 fourths. I see a bunch of my students that are going, label the half, Miss Danes. Are we supposed to put the half mark, Miss Danes? Label the half. Where would I put the half? How do I know what the half is, my students? In the middle, okay. How do I know that this middle one is 1/2? Okay, 2 plus 2 is 4, and so 2 is half of 4. Get ready to tell me what the denominator is in 3, 2, 1. So I need to break my rectangle and circle into 6. Now, when I break it, I need to break it a special way, which is called what, everybody? Equal shares. And the main vocabulary word is, think about it. It's up there if you forget. It's a pa. 3, 2, 1. Partition. I'm going to let you go. I want you to do represent it on the shapes, represent the fractions in a set, and I want you to see if you can write the fraction onto B and then try and represent it in the number line. You know how Miss Danes likes to compare the fractions. Okay, before we even get into that, because I'm excited about this too. What's equivalent to half in the fraction 5/6? 3, 2, 1. Nice job. The big question that a couple days ago we were stuck on, but I think we're going to get it now. Which fraction is smaller and why? Full sentence, please.
2/4 is smaller than 5/6.
Yes, 2/4 is smaller than 5/6. Give yourselves a big round of applause. So Edwin is saying 2/4 is smaller because it's equivalent to 3/6. And 5/6 is bigger than 3/6.